Hi, this is Johan from Freaks and Clowns. You're watching CMS TV.
All right, let's move on.
All right.
Let's move on to a person of interest on this show, Sebastian Bach.
Oh, the Canadian.
The Canadian. Sebastian Bach on Skid Row's Other Singers. I have never listened to any of them ever. Why would I listen to that?
Sure. I don't
Bullshit.
believe that for a minute.
I believe he listened to every note of every record that they put out.
I wouldn't have ever sang like that. This guy didn't hit my note. This guy didn't do this, whatever it is that, whoever it was, Johnny Solinger, whether it was Eric Gronwell or whether it was, what was that?
ZP Tharp.
Yeah.
Or whoever. Yeah. Stop it. You did. Why do these guys, and Rob Halford did this too recently, where he said he'd never listened to any of the Ripper records. That's bullshit. There's no way are you not listening to those records.
Yeah,
maybe not all of them.
Yeah, but you're kind of curious as to, what's this guy who is quote unquote replacing me?
Yeah.
How is he delivering?
You're really going to tell me, Sebastian, that you didn't, just out of sheer curiosity, listen to the Thick Skin record when it came out just to hear what they were doing without you? Come on. Really? You didn't listen at all? You didn't give Born a Beggar one run? Not one time did you listen to it? Fuck out of here. This dude is so full of shit. He's so full of shit all the time. Well, here, do you want to see the video of him?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
It's funny. Another guy that dresses for the part all the time. He's being interviewed by Neil Turbin for the Metal Voice, and Neil Turbin shows up dressed ready to perform
all
the time.
All right.
Feel the power, feel the force, feel the metal noise. Tune in and turn it up on the Metal Voice. The Metal Voice. Yeah. The Metal Voice.
All right, we get it.
What's happening, everyone? Neil Turbin with the Metal Voice. You were here. Yeah, that guy. Good to meet you. I guess someone has to be.
That's really you?
Want a beer? Well, at least I offered.
That's you, Fernandra?
Yes, great to meet you, Sebastian. So,
I've run into Neil
Right.
2 or 3 times at NAMM.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly like I'm seeing.
Yeah, exactly.
He's another one, much like Mandy Lyon,
Yeah,
shows up like he's ready to walk on stage.
sure.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, I've got a couple of pictures actually of me and Neil Turbin over the years, and he's got the hat and the coat
And everything.
He's ready to rock out.
It looks like it's 900 degrees there, and he's in the coat, ready to go.
Of course.
It's so funny, Sebastian. Like, really? You're Neil Turbin? Holy
Really?
shit,
That's
bro.
you? Former Anthrax singer like 30 years ago?
Dude! What's going on, mother trucker? Woo!
All right.
we're here at the. Yeah.
I used to crank your album, dude.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Well, I drank yours, and I got to interview the guy's year-old band one time.
I'm sorry.
Well, sometimes we got to do what we got. Sometimes we got to work, right?
What number singer? Was it 14?
So what does Ronnie Dio mean to you? What's the influence and connection with you and Ronnie Dio here at Rock for Ronnie?
Well, I got to say that everybody getting older needs to get checked out. Your health. I have a cousin named Kevin that just died like 3 weeks ago.
I'm so sorry, man.
So you don't have a cousin named Kevin. That's how I read that.
Are you ready to shred? CMS Rocks is your 24/7 heavy metal fortress. We bring you the best of metal, from classic anthems to the latest shredders. Experience Metal Shop Mondays and catch the Classic Metal Show replay every Wednesday. Why pay for metal when CMS Rocks blasts the best, heaviest tunes all day, every day? Tune in now, wherever you are, on your phone or any device at www.cmsradio.net. Don't drop cash on streaming. Let CMS Rocks destroy your speakers with the ultimate metal playlist. Tune in now at www.cmsradio.net and get your face ripped off.
All right.
All right, here we go.
My condolences.
Exact same thing that Ronnie died on. So, and he was 52.
Wow. Young.
We all got to get checked out. That's what I got to say.
So if you were to pick a singer from your old band that was after you, is there anybody that, that you think is, like is better than the other guy? In other words, someone that appeals to you. It doesn't mean.
That is a horrible question.
That appeals to you.
That is a really bad question.
Yeah.
Knowing that Sebastian doesn't, why would you be? He's just focused on the Skid Row thing. It's been 30 fucking years, Neil. Come on, bro. Do better. All right, here we go.
Mean that they're a better singer, just means that maybe you like them better than just the sound of it. Is there even an opinion on that?
I would need to hear them sing, and I've never listened to any of them ever. So.
Okay. And what?
He's so full of shit. I do not believe him for 1 second.
I don't either.
I don't believe for 1 second that he's never, and again, I'll just go back to the first one. You can't tell me that he did not just have the morbid curiosity to listen to it once. Just once. And everybody and their brother was sending him an MP3 of whatever at that time. You can tell me you deleted every email you got, Sebastian? You didn't go to YouTube or whatever was popular at the time, Pandora or whatever, and listen to it? You didn't ever hear it one time on your favorite rock station? Get the fuck out of here, dummy. All right, here we go.
What's happening with you?
Why would I listen to that?
I understand. I do understand, believe me. But are you working on anything new, like a tour, an album, any kind of new music?
We're doing a lot of festivals, Louder Than Life.
Wow.
Milwaukee Summerfest.
He just put out an album like a few months.
Yeah, I know.
Good question, Neil. Come on, dude.
Yeah, he's kind of currently touring his most recent album, I think, right?
Yeah, I would think so, yeah. That Child Within the Man record.
Yeah, Child Within the Man.
Yeah, come on. Do better, Neil. Jesus. All right, here we go.
The Kiss Storms Vegas. And then we're doing a whole U.S. tour in the fall, and then we're going to Australia.
Excellent, man. That's great.
But it's going to take me a while to beat the album that I just did.
Okay.
Yeah.
So any idea of, when you might, kind of get back on the horse with the next album?
No.
What are you talking about? He just put it out just months ago.
He just said 4 seconds ago, it's going to take me a while to get past this current record.
Yeah.
Let's hear that again. He literally said something to the effect of, I'm going to be working this for a while. And then Neil followed it right back up with, yeah, but when's the next one?
Yeah, when's the next one? I mean, this one's 6 months old already. It's yesterday's news.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Let's try this again.
Yes. And then we're doing a whole U.S. tour in the fall, and then we're going to Australia.
Excellent, man. That's great.
But it's going to take me a while to beat the album that I just did.
Okay.
Yeah.
So any idea of, when you might, kind of get back on the horse with the next album?
Ow. He just said it's going to take me a while.
Said it. I get it. Doing a live interview like this is definitely more difficult.
Yeah.
But dude, you got to listen to what the man says. You can't just have the idea. He's literally sitting here thinking of his next question. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
And he's running it through his head while Sebastian's talking and then just spitting out that answer or that question. I've done that. I'm not going to say I haven't done that before, but man, I'm glad there's no video of me doing it. Jesus Christ. That's a tough fucking watch. All right, here we go.
No.
So that's after the touring cycle.
When I listen to my album Child in the Man, I don't know how I can beat it.
I think it's a great album. I like the songs, the content.
Always say,
Do you? Because you really didn't seem to know that there was a new record.
You probably didn't even listen to it, Neil.
Yeah. He's never listened to any of your records outside of Skid Row. He didn't seem to know that there was a new record like 2 minutes ago. Now he's like, oh, there's a lot of great songs on there.
how am I going to top that one? But this one, I'm really fucking saying that.
Well, thanks, Sebastian. It's great to see you, man.
Yeah,
To
man.
meet you.
Good to meet you.
Wonderful. Come on, Neil, do better. All right, Floyd, that's not nice.
Well, I've met Neil several times over the years, and he's a very, very, very nice guy.
Yeah, again, I'm not saying anything bad.
I know, but as an interviewer, not so much.
Well, at least on that interview. I mean, I've seen him do some decent stuff with the metal voice, so I really am not trying to crack on Neil there. But man, he just was not listening at all. Just a bad clip, I guess. But yeah, that is fairly tough, isn't it? But Sebastian, stop lying. You've heard the stuff. You've definitely heard it before. Don't pretend you haven't. All right?
Carling all metalheads, the CMS network is now on Substack, and it's your new metal haven. Get your daily dose of the classic metal show, Chris Akin Presents, The Seth Williams Show, and all our other shows, all in one killer app. It's free to join, or just pay $4.99 a month, go ad-free, snag original early releases, and unlock exclusive bonus content. But that's not all. It's an online community where you can hang out with fellow ad bangers who live for raw, uncensored commentary. Ready to join the thrash? Download the Substack app from your iOS or Android store, search for the CMS network, and get into the pit. It's free and the ultimate way to bring our metal madness with you every day. Install a Substack app now and follow the CMS network.